Palos Verdes is home to some of the best tide pools in Southern California. It's home to animals such as the sea anemone, which is pictured here, as well as the purple sea urchin, which is pictured here. Some of the other animals that are included inside of the ecosystem are the hermit crab, barnacles, rockweed, black turbine snail, shore crab, sea lettuce, the California mussel, limpids, kelp snails, coralline algae, gooseneck barnacles, sandcastle worms, sea fingers or dead man's fingers, sea hares, giant keyhole limp, and many, many more.
From 93 till infinity, we've been inventive, creating the bump is our only incentive, and it's been a long time since I feel I've been felt. But the only thing I fear is fear itself. So you know what we got to do? Maybe could we keep it within the group like it should be? Never giving out. We living out our
Tide pools consist of four basic zones: the splash zone, the high zone, the mid zone, and the low zone. The splash zone is the area above the high tide water line and mainly depends on sea spray and the mist for water coverage. The species of the splash zone are the barnacles and the periwinkle snails. All species are adapted to withstand long periods of exposure. The high zone is the area of intertidal that is covered by most high tides. This zone is characterized by the larger acorn barnacles, but a large number of limpids and chitterons also call this zone home. At our local sites, two species of rockweed are commonly observed in the high intertidal zone.
when I take your dream states and elaborate on how your team's fake.
The mid zone is characterized by three highly recognizable intertidal species: the sea star, the mussel, and the gooseneck barnacle. The mussel beds provide the characteristic texture and color for this zone.
In this contemporary maze of methods to floss, we find in trees and trails to blaze boundaries to cross. We can be found beyond the bounds of reason, or earthbound, heating up the Colosseum.
The low tide zone is mixed with organisms that can be found in both the intertidal and subtidal habitats, and is characterized by the large fleshy brown algae that begin to appear in this zone. Several algae species are common, but the characteristic brown algae of the low zone are the feather boa and the sea palm. The low intertidal zone provides more food, shelter, and protection from the desiccant, and the other intertidal zone is therefore inhabited by a greater number of species.